Hello, this is Paul Milligan. Welcome to Innovate TV. Thanks for joining us in this video. We're here at Infocom 2019 in Orlando, Florida. I'm joined today by Bryce from AJ Video Systems. Welcome, Bryce.
Hi there, good to see you again.
And you. You've got an exciting product to talk us about. Talk us through the Key Pro Go, please.
Yeah, so the Key Pro is the latest in our Key Pro family, and the Key Pro family has always been about digital recording for production chains, and traditionally we've done ProRes recorders and we've done Avid DNX HR recorders. When we started to look at the Pro AV space, where those previous recorders had done well, and we spoke to people about their workflows, we had some interesting feedback. And a lot of them came to us and said, you know, these are great. We got high quality imagery, we can go edit, etc. But we deal with a lot of live stuff. And what we have is folks come to us right after the event, just as you've finished hitting record, and they're like, can you give us a file we can go look at now? Concerts, for instance, the performer comes off stage, wants to see stuff. Sports events, a coach wants to go back and look at material and go, can we take a real quick look at what just happened? Houses of worship, you know, for services, etc., they just want to be able to hand something off. So what it came down to was, we need an H.264 solution. This is the most ubiquitous format out there. It'll play on your iPads, it'll play on laptops, whatever you need. Hand it off for streaming. So that was the concept behind the Key Pro Go to get going.
So why H.264? Is it because of that, the ubiquity of it? Is that the appeal?
Completely ubiquity, and it's light in terms of storage. So you can record these longer live events. It's very hard with a live event to know when things are actually going to stop, right? So dealing with that reality, a musician decides to play 4 more songs than they did yesterday. Whatever it might be, a sports event goes into extra time. So there's that. And the second component was, especially with these live events, they want different angles. So they're trying to do, there's almost always some kind of multi-camera or multi-source element going on. So with the Key Pro Go, we literally have the ability to connect up to 4 SDI devices and 4 HDMI devices, and then allow you to choose any 4 of that combination for recording simultaneously. So you can record simultaneously. Another great thing is you can set the bit rates per channel of recording. So maybe you got one that's going to be really high quality. You want that for editing purposes. But another one needs to be really small. It's going to go into someone's iPhone. So you could, ramp the compression settings differently. We do offer 420 and 422 in terms of color space. So again, pick and choose. And 8-bit or 10-bit. So a lot of variety. And then the next set of complexity there is, okay, I'm going to bring in 4 recording sources. How do I monitor this easily during the recording process? So again, speaking to AV folks, they're like, look, there's always a ton of equipment going on between the audio and various recording scenarios and what we have to monitor. We'd love to have a single monitor, which is basically a multi-view monitor. So what we've done is for the monitoring outputs during the record process, so there's SDI or HDMI, you can actually see all of the 4 channels you're choosing to record on a single HD monitor, for instance. So we keep it cheap and efficient. But you can also tell the monitor output, you know what, I'm concerned about this third camera, that looks like there's something a little off. You can go full screen. So it's up to you as to choose to look at that matrix view, or pop into a particular channel.
I find myself forever saying in my editorial comments and things that manufacturers have to ask themselves, is there a need for this product? Why am I launching this product? Who is it aimed at? Is it solving a problem? And it sounds like this is a direct feedback of those conversations. It's great to see someone taking that on board and actually launching something that is to solve an issue that you clearly know is out there.
And it was very much based on a couple of years worth of speaking to folks in the field in different areas, our traditional broadcast area as well. But again, with AV, it could be anything from sports teams to what have you, and coaches who'd bought our traditional ProRes recorders and going, no, this is great. I can get great detail here, but I also want this run and gun scenario where I come off the field and hand someone an H.264 file, and I don't want to have to encode that from the ProRes master. So you can use the products together.
It seems like a real it's something you'll notice when you walk around the show, really. It's a real manifestation of the coming together, really, and the closening relationship between broadcast and AV, and this is a kind of perfect example of that.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously what we have coming from the broadcast background has always been the discipline of lack of latency, image integrity.
Yeah.
We got to deliver, whether it's for our cinema market, where we support production chains or broadcast. You can't have stuff go down, so there's got to be reliability. The image quality has to hold up because it could go through an entire edit process where there's a lot of VFX work and all sorts of things involved. And we deal with IP, we deal with 8K, we deal with all these emerging things, but there's this really sweet spot, I think, with the H.264 recording. And when we looked at the competitive market there, it's like, look, there's been H.264 recording around for a while, but the solutions haven't necessarily given the guy in the field that combination of items they've been looking for. So, support the multi-channel, make it really simple. And oh, by the way, things go wrong when you're doing stuff live. How about some redundancy?
Yeah.
And so we actually offer backup recording channels for any and all of the 4 inputs.
Fantastic.
So you can hand your clients what they need, they can walk away, you still have what you need to carry on work with.
Brilliant. Bryce, thanks very much for your time. For more information on the KeyPro Go, check out the great Q&A between Bryce and myself in the June issue. It's well worth the read. Many thanks for joining us for this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Paul.